If only these guys had known about the Dune Sandwalk. Maybe they could have gotten out of there, you know? Has someone notified Kevin Bacon about Dune? Do you think he knows? Directed by Ron Underwood, Tremors is a monster horror movie from 1990 that depicts the horrendous events in a small desert town in Nevada called Perfection as gigantic and monstrous earthworms try to devour its small population. Handyman Val and Earl, played by Kevin Bacon and Fred Ward, are trying to leave the desert in hopes for a better life, but become trapped as the road gets blocked by the monsters causing seismic shifts in the environment. Wanting to leave your hometown really do be like that sometimes. You know what I'm saying? The guys team up with Rhonda, a seismologist portrayed by Finn Carter, and a kinda unhinged survivalist couple, Heather and Burt Gummer, played by Reba McEntire and Michael Gross, in order to defeat the giant worms before they get eaten themselves. I'm actually a little sad that I never saw this as a kid, because I have a feeling that little me would have had an absolute blast watching this. The story is simple yet entertaining, and I found this a very fun watch while seeing it for the first time, without much prior knowledge about what I'd be jumping into. The movie does a really good job balancing horror and humor, and in terms of editing flow, I thought it did an excellent job with story structure. With B-movies, it's very difficult to tread the line between being fun while also staying aligned with the serious themes of the storyline, but this movie definitely tickled the necessary parts of my brain to be enjoyable. I also really liked how the filmmakers handled the visual effects. Tremors uses practical effects such as puppetry and animatronics when the monsters are visible, and mimics underground movement by moving soil, dirt, or floorboards when the monsters travel underground. Seeing this makes me really hope that practical effects will become trendy at one point again, because this movie honestly does look better to me than some modern movies that mainly relied on green and blue screens. Upon reading more about the movie, I did see that there are a ton of sequels in this franchise, which I probably won't be watching unless I need to dissociate from life at one point, but I honestly do feel very satisfied with this specific piece of media. I wouldn't be against watching it again with my friends when we're having a movie night.
Man, I hate this shit.